in the break. Rob recently ranked here in Michigan. I think he was in the 10th position. Um, and Apollo, who actually used to be ranked, if you didn't know, that might have been pre-COVID, a long time ago. I know there's a period of inactivity, but now they're kind of back to competing. And honestly, like we said earlier, anytime there's a DQ in bracket, usually those people aren't removed from bracket, right? They kind of give someone a really kind of more or less free pass to advance pretty far in bracket. But Apollo, and Apollo was the beneficiary of that. But unlike a lot of times what happens, they actually went out to win their next set too.
Yeah.
Against really good people. So I think this match might be a little bit quicker or a little bit closer than maybe some people might anticipate, just purely based off of ranking and that kind of a thing.
I have not seen a good Bayonetta in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think our state really has a prominent Bayonetta.
The last one was Scott, who graduated last year.
Yeah, I know on the west side of the state, Merrick, there's a TO named Merrick that plays quite a few characters, one of them being Bayonetta. But yeah, Apollo taking the first stock, and you can never really underestimate just how tough it is to fight against a character that you're pretty unfamiliar with. Because I feel like everybody kind of has pretty good experience against Snake. At least at this point, right? But for Bayo, if you didn't play Smash 4, then you might be kind of unfamiliar with just how you're supposed to play neutral, for instance, against a character like Bayonetta. So, there might be. I mean, this is a best of 5, so certainly Rob will have a lot of time to try to figure that out. But he's got to figure something out here. I mean, he's down 100, a stock at 100%.
Honestly, I thought this was gonna go a little bit different. I'm used to Bayo being very light, and all these grenades adding a lot of damage to Bayonetta, making her easier to kill.
I mean, that is kind of what you see. I mean, you see a lot of times Bayonetta might approach from the air, and that'll trade out with grenade, and that kind of a thing. But Apollo's playing this very well to be able to avoid any of that. An excellent attack, and no punish.
Switching position now.
I definitely think Rob is kind of one of those players that, from what I've seen, definitely plays a bit more of a patient style Snake. And wow, Apollo not even hesitating for a second to go up there and take that stock. And
that's all you need.
Yeah, Apollo definitely looking like very firm control of this game. But you never really can count a Snake out either.
No.
This character's busted.
One good C4 or smash stack, Bayonetta's dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you got C4. I mean,
down air.
You get into a trading situation.
Or down throw up tilt would kill.
Yeah, I will say that Rob is definitely starting to find his footing a lot more, but I wonder if it's going to be a little bit too little, too late for this game at least.
The best thing about best of 5 is you have 2 games to learn.
Yep.
Very nice with the grenade, just dropping it right as he hopped off the ledge.
The tough thing is too, I mean, if you're Snake at this point, you have a guaranteed kill off of a grab, right? But yeah, for the most part, Apollo's playing very well against, you're playing anti-grab and kind of flying all over the place.
Wait,
is that it?
I love Smash 4.
How did he die there? Did a grenade blow up? I feel like he died way too. I don't know. Maybe Bayo sleeper top tier after all. Definitely, there's been a lot of Bayonetta players in the broader national and global meta. There's been a lot of Bayonettas that are playing super well. So, I mean, actually in this game too, I don't mind how Bayonetta plays. I think it's pretty entertaining.
Seeing Bayonetta combos less frequently makes you appreciate them better.
It's true. And honestly, even in Smash 4, they were very busted, but they were pretty creative too. So, it wasn't like super boring to watch,
And it's not like only Bayonetta has those kind of combos. We talk about Peach 0 to death, Luigi 0 to death.
Yeah.
A lot of different characters have their own.
Well, and the way that Bayonetta does it too is a lot different. Some touch of death characters will do that based off a grab. or like an electric if you're Kazuya. But Bayonetta has a lot of stuff that starts in the air, and man, I feel like I was talking about how much I liked watching Bayonetta.
Yeah,
Rob pretty much did a 0 to death right off the bat.
He's been using his C4 so good. I don't even notice when it lands.
Yeah, maybe Rob needed a game to kind of get the nerves out, because this is looking super comfortable now.
Is it me, or is he going faster? Is he just not?
You know what?
Camping?
I think he was kind of camping at first, because maybe he was a little bit unsure of you know, how his game plan should adapt around Bayonetta as a character. But yeah, this looks super. Whatever he downloaded in that game 1, we're gonna see a 3 stock is what it's looking like.
Are you ready for game 3?
I mean, I think Rob's ready for game 3 based on this. He's just looking for that one last up tilt, one last up air. And
when did that grenade? When did he grab it?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say this is like impossible for Bayo, but I mean, like, think about it from the perspective of now Rob could just kind of just hold the grenade and force Apollo to take a bunch of trades. Yeah, it's 3 stocks.
Yeah.
I'm going to game 3. What do you say? What do you say? What I mean, what do you do in that situation, Joe? GG, go next.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Yeah.
Is his name actually Rob, or is that just his tag?
You know what? There's people that will name themselves, like name their like gamer tag like John or something. Like, I actually think there's a player from Mid-Michigan named John. That's not their name. And so I'd like to say yes, his name's Rob, but who knows? Who knows?
They're looking over the new MI stage list, and just announced about a month ago.
Yeah, it's kind of about time we have a unified stage list in Michigan, and I think it was kind of cool after Michigan announced theirs. A lot of other states kind of hopped on the bandwagon too, and you know, just to have some kind of consistent stage list. I mean, there's always going to be dissidents and people that disagree with kind of, you know. Oh, Richter. I did know that Apollo had a Richter, but I didn't know it was ready for this kind of a stage, you know.
I feel like Richter and Bayonetta play completely different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, very different. That's okay. It just means you need more like playtime. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think Rob's game plan changes at all.
Nope. And oh my gosh, yeah. Apollo kind of leaned back in his chair there. I mean, not what you want to see. I mean, after Bayonetta got pretty much 0 to death.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me try my Richter. That gets 0 to death. Now it's like, what are we gonna see next? Mewtwo? Like,
I don't think he pulled out his Richter at all in this tournament so far.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Oh, they used to be PR with Richter.
Really? I thought it was Bayo too. Okay, Apollo clapping back there. This might be a more competitive game than maybe the first 30 seconds might have like led on. You know, and there's another pretty good Richter and Simon player in the state named Doggy. You know, I wonder if Rob has played against Doggy, or if there's any kind of matchup experience that can kind of inform how he plays here.
It's a lot even now. He's realizing how fast Rob's going and seeing how he can exploit that speed.
Yeah. Dead even game.
Can't answer any closer.
Why do I even try commentating? If the moment I say something, the players just choose so I can validate it, right? Dead even game. Oh, nope. Up tilt.
Rob's gonna down air a grenade to recover.
That'd be kind of cool. Man, he caught him mashing there.
I feel like if you're not mashing, you're not playing Smash right, though.
I mean, okay, there's like smart mashing, right?
Yeah.
Like like smart mashing is you know how to use your moves. It's basically just like using your frame data correctly. But then there's just like mashing, where it's just like, you know, just like down airing immediately at a disadvantage and stuff. And yeah, I kind of forgot how bad Richter's recovery is, because I didn't even recognize that this game was about to be over based off. I mean, how do you recover as Richter against Nikita, against that missile? You know, that's tough.
I don't think you can. If you get thrown at the right angle, it's over. No jump.
Yeah. Who do you think? If you're Apollo, who do you go here?
Back to Bayo.
Back to Bayo, I think.
Yeah. That's the only game you've won.
That's true. I mean, you know what? And you're in that kind of game 3 situation there previously, and it's like, let me try something. You know, let me try something out.
Don't go slow now, Rob. Going slow did not work out.
Yeah. Both players kind of just feeling each other out in neutral here.
What stage did they play on game 1?
I don't know. I can't remember. But you know what? The more I'm watching this, the more I'm realizing it's not that I think that Rob is a very patient Snake player. He will play patient, and then he'll just whip out normals a ton. Like, he's very good at using his normals, and that kills. I've never seen that trap before where you like up smash like that and then grab someone and then yeah, that's really good stuff. And I don't know if the folks in Twitch chat can hear, but I mean, yeah, Apollo definitely just slapped his leg there after that. Pretty upset. He's fighting with a full stock deficit here.
Every percent is if that grenade kill, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
But nice little spike by Apollo.
Man, that kills.
Yeah, Bayo is so light.
Yeah. And man, I'm such a big like Snake believer because I feel like this character is pretty much everything. He's got crazy damage output. He wins all of his trades. He forces you to approach because he can camp. He's so good.
He has such, like, you think his skill ceiling is pretty low, but you'll be surprised. Like, his skill ceiling is really up there.
Yeah. Talk about a download. Because that first game looked, I mean, it was like super shaky, right? Yeah, that's why best of fives are good, because I mean, you can take a game to kind of like work out those jitters and stuff.
And that's why Bayo was better than Richter there. There's no way Richter could have survived that Nikita.
Yeah, no way. No way. I agree with you. But I mean, at this point, it's gonna take a miracle and a half in order for Apollo to get back into this game.
You're gonna have to re-download Smash 4 to win.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think we've learned by now to never discount a Bayonetta with rage. But when I say that Apollo has to play near perfect, I mean he has to play near perfect.
No grab.
Yeah. Rob advancing in the winner's set of bracket over Apollo.
That was a good game, though.
That was a good game. That was a